Let the dollar circulate. Thank you very much for checking out another video here on Everyday-ish Every Other Day. Dropping a video here, give you an update on the last couple weeks. We were kind of late on the picks for week 5, week 6 for the NFL. So we give you an update on the FanDuel wagers from that time, as well as some of our NBA wagers on FanDuel. So I noticed I was getting like good 12 out of 16, 10 out of 14 on my NFL picks. So I decided to make a multi-game parlay. Went with a four-game parlay on week 6. I went with the Colts over the Texans, Rams over the Giants, KC over the Washington football team, and the Packers over the Bears. Kind of easy picks, kind of an easy parlay. It was a 4-game parlay, and that came through for week 6. After that, I think it was the same week 6, I went with a anytime score with Ezekiel Elliott. That was like the one time he didn't score. I think there was like another Dak to throw for over 250 yards, and I think it was like Ezekiel Elliott to rush for over something. And it was like the one time that Ezekiel Elliott doesn't score a touchdown, so that lost the wager. And then it came close. That's why this guy was just now talking about Blake Griffin. Yeah, Blake Griffin had like a 7-8 leg parlay with my NBA wagers. Kevin Durant for over 26.5 points. Kevin Durant for over 2.5 3-pointers. James Harden for over 7.5 assists. That's Giannis for over 24.5 points. James Harden for under 25.5 points. Not a score, definitely with assists. And then Blake Griffin, I was like reading too much into it. I read that he wasn't going to play that much due to like an injury. So I was like, yeah, under. He's not going to get more than 4.5 rebounds. Blake Griffin's ass ended up on the court more than he should have been and got 5 rebounds. Went over the 4.5. Messed up my, 7 leg parlay because Blake Griffin got 5 rebounds. So F Blake Griffin. Then we had something similar with the Arizona game. Who did they play? I want to say they played the Texans in week 7. We had anytime score with James Conner. James Conner to rush for over 40 yards. Kyler Murray to throw for over 250 yards, which was like a alternate yards. And then Kyler Murray to throw for over 262.5 yards. And at the very end, he threw for 261 yards. He was only pretty much a yard and a half away from completing the 6-leg parlay. I don't know if I'm gonna throw like a reenactment or try to get like a video to show the excitement that I had for James Conner to score the anytime touchdown. For James Conner to finally score a touchdown in the 4th quarter after everybody scored, and then to check the phone to see how much yards that Kyler Murray had, and it was at 261, and all he needed was 1.5 yards, and to be short by that much was terrible. Oh man. And then I started making some because I was like wrapped up for my bonus money. So then I started playing some like a little bit easier wagers when it comes down to my NBA picks, as opposed to 7-leg parlays. One with the over/under with the Memphis Lakers. One with the over. That one came through. Small change. Detroit Pistons and Atlanta Hawks took the over. That one came through. Just to kind of see how the over/under was playing, because I was losing drastically with that previously. Then FanDuel threw up a booster, an odds booster. It was like 800, and it boosted it to like 950 for the underdogs. And it was the Bengals over the Ravens. And as you know, the Bengals handled business, and they took over the Ravens. And then it came down to Monday Night Football for the Seahawks to beat the Saints. And that one came down to a field goal. It was 13-10, really. So it was like a major booster. FanDuel threw it up there. Probably so many people bid. Took it. That's how FanDuel. So those guys are making bank. Another same game parlay. That close. with Joel Embiid over 9.5 rebounds. Came through with like, no, it was Joel Embiid under 9.5 rebounds. Excuse me. Derrick Rose for over 9.5 points. Joel Embiid for under 24.5 points, and Danny Green for over 6.5 points. And then what happens? Seth Curry, all I was asking for him to do was over 9.5 points, which he averages 10 point something points. Previous games he had 10, 28, 10, 23, 28, and then for the game that I wanted him to go for over 9.5 points, he gets 4. And so that messed up my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leg parlay NBA. But we're getting better because we came through tonight on Wednesday. Wednesday we came through with Trae Young to make more than 1 3-pointer. Trae Young to make over 20.5 points. Clint Capella for over 7.5 rebounds. That was an alternate rebounds. And John Collins for over 6.5 rebounds. That was also an alternate rebounds wager. And then Brandon Ingram for over 19.5 points, which was an alternate points. So I was trying to be safe, and that one came through. And then the second one came through 2 for 2 on tonight's Wednesday NBA wagers. Alternate points for Russell Wilson for 17.5 points. Alternate points. Big AD, Anthony Davis for over 19.5 points, which he ended up getting well over that. Again, we were trying to be safe. We went with the alternate points. And then Russell Wilson for over 5.5 rebounds. I was trying to look for the assists. I couldn't find the assists. I was going to lock that in as well, like 5, 6, because he always gets like 10, 11 assists, which he did. He also got like 13, 14 rebounds. So that one came through. Played it safe. Got, again, 2 for 2 from a Wednesday. Oh. And of course, I didn't write down what I have for tomorrow's game. We have Thursday night football. What do we have planned for tonight? Tomorrow's game. We have the Green Bay Packers playing the Arizona Cardinals, the undefeated Arizona Cardinals. So on that wager, what I took? I think I took an anytime score with Kyler Murray, because I don't think he scored last game. So I think he's going to run it in for a touchdown. Try to prove Aaron Rodgers something. He's going to one-up Aaron Rodgers and go in for a touchdown. What else did I go for? I think I went for Kyler Murray to rush for over 40 rushing yards. I ain't going to go for him to pass for over nothing because he left me short for a yard and a half last time. So I think I have him to rush for over 40 yards. Oh, no. Yes, and I also have Aaron Jones for a rushing touchdown because somebody has to score. Both of them have to score. Then I have for DeAndre Hopkins to receive for over 40 yards. That should be a sure lock. But those anytime scores make those odds go up there. So we're looking for that to come through. And if there's anything that I missed, I do apologize because I did not write it down. It's on my phone. But that's our Thursday night wager for the beginning of week 8. So let's try to sum it up quick as possible, even though that was probably long. I don't know how long that was. Check for me. No, probably not. So yes, those are the sums up, wraps up, the summed up version of my FanDuel wagers. Since again I was late for my week 6 picks, my week 7 picks, but I will be dropping another video for my week 8 picks. This was just kind of the beginning of my week 8 for that Thursday night wager, and then my FanDuel wagers in the last week or two. Again, thank you very much for checking out this video. Every day-ish, every other day. Every day-ish, every other day. Let the dollar circulate.